Since the HYBE and Adore feud has gone on for more than a month now, with both sides releasing multiple statements, people have already started forgetting some details. However, there's one thing that everyone has remembered, and it's how the feud even started in the first place, which was by Min Hee Jin accusing HYBE and Belift Lab of copying NewJeans. While netizens were busy picking apart what exactly the companies had copied from Min Hee Jin and Adore's team, they also started alleging that NewJeans hadn't been the most creative group either. NewJeans became one of the most popular, record-breaking groups in the industry in a very short time, and part of their success was because of their concept. Bringing back the Y2K era through their music videos, albums, and music, and invoking a lot of nostalgia within their listeners, it also added to their popularity that they were created by the well-known Min Hee Jin and that she and her team were doing so well in all areas. In fact, the designs of their albums and their music videos went viral with non-K-pop fans on more than one occasion because everyone was just amazed at the creativity. However, they have been faced with accusations of plagiarism since their debut. While most of them have been debunked and are utterly ridiculous, there are some instances where you can't really deny the similarities, but we will leave you to judge for yourselves, so let's get to it. The very first accusation they faced was back in July of 2022, the same day that Attention was released. A netizen compiled a few scenes from the music video, the scene in which the members are waking Hani up, the one where all the members are sitting in the car, and the part of them at the beach at the very end of the music video. The netizen then drew comparisons between these scenes and ones from the Turkish movie Mustang, which came out in 2015. While there were similarities, people pointed out that these scenes are the most typical and basic shots found in almost every teen and coming-of-age movie. Mustang itself was a retelling of another movie, so these accusations were even mocked by netizens because they were groundless. This wouldn't be the last time that people suspected Min Hee Jin of copying other people's works, since Attention was hit with other allegations. After Adore and HYBE's initial claims, on April 23rd, someone observed that NewJeans' debut music video closely resembled the Body and Soul music video by the Japanese girl group Speed, which was released on August 5th, 1996. Both videos featured close-up shots of screens displaying either the group's names or mascots. They also showed the girl groups dancing in a stadium, included scenes with a bridge, had members with bangs in close-up shots, and depicted the members running in the water. The outfits also seemed pretty similar to one another. People then noticed similarities in another Speed music video for the song Love Vibration. The two music videos opened with titles appearing in floating, marker-like letters. They featured scenes of members diving underwater, bright close-ups of members enjoying themselves, shots of members in a car, and scenes of them running upstairs. In this situation, it was clear that Min Hee Jin had, at the very least, drawn inspiration from the group. At worst, she had outright plagiarized their work. Netizens noticed this too, as a user said, "How is she saying others copied her when she copied from someone too?" The most disturbing accusation was also in relation to the Attention music video, as a netizen stated that Min Hee Jin drew heavy inspiration from the 1981 German film Christian F. We Children from Bahnhof Zoo. They noted several scenes in the music video that closely resembled those in the movie, suggesting that the entire opening sequence of Attention may have been borrowed from Christian. What's really worrying isn't the supposed plagiarism, but rather the storyline of the movie it's said to be copied from. The movie tells the story of a 14-year-old girl in Berlin during the 1970s who, feeling bored and directionless, gets involved in illegal activities after going to a disco. Seeking belonging and independence, she befriends a teenage boy addicted to substances and soon finds herself caught in the same dangerous lifestyle, struggling with her own addiction, and the situation snowballs into more trouble. Min Hee Jin has a history of incorporating movie themes into her creations, but to subtly acknowledge a movie about addiction in a music video featuring teenage members raised eyebrows all around. A user wrote, "I knew Min Hee Jin's tastes were a bit unconventional, but I didn't expect that from NewJeans. It's unsettling to see such work from her." Another person noted that the music video doesn't seem to honor the movie properly, questioning if it's really a tribute or straight-up plagiarism. Then they wondered why she accused others of copying her work when her own work seemed questionable when compared to someone else. Unfortunately, even the song was suspected to be plagiarized, as people pointed out striking similarities between the introduction of Attention and Pace's 2021 single Living Backwards. Both songs share similar synths, rhythm, and tempo, leading some to state how they think that the songs are nearly identical upon first listen. However, while Pace's song leans heavily on rap, Attention focuses more on vocals. Of course, there were speculations that Living Backwards was sampled, but it seems unlikely as the song was written and likely produced by Pace himself, while Attention was credited to different writers and producers. She was called out by multiple people for allegedly ripping off smaller artists, just so the general public wouldn't be able to trace her work back to the original. Despite some credible accusations, there were also completely absurd ones, like some netizens claiming that the Ditto music video was copying the TV show Infinity Challenge. Some said the two have similar similar color schemes and a character filming everything, among other similar scenes. However, these claims weren't even taken into consideration by netizens, who assumed that some people were just trying to make an issue out of nothing. After all, the only similarity between the two was that they were filmed on a camcorder and the VHS filter. Shin Woo-sok, the director of Ditto and CEO of Dolphiners Film, addressed these concerns on Instagram, saying, "It is not plagiarism. If there is a scene that you think is similar, I would appreciate it if you could understand that they share the same genre." Other eras went without any incidents, but their most recent release, titled Bubblegum, suffered the same fate. On May 12th, amid the HYBE and Adore conflict, Sports Chosun published an article accusing NewJeans' song Bubblegum of plagiarism. The article compared the release to the 1982 song Easier Said Than Done by jazz funk band Shaka Tak. However, the YouTube channel who posted the original comparison video clarified that the similarity between the songs actually stemmed from a well-known tune known as the Shaka Tak song. However, there's a big possibility that Bubblegum may have legally sampled the song, which has been used in numerous tracks before, including Japanese commercials. Furthermore, it was noted that since Bubblegum hasn't been released on music platforms as of May 23rd, official credits and sampling details haven't been disclosed. What's even more noteworthy is that the original article discussing this matter, along with similar ones, has been removed. Considering the abruptness of the situation, netizens suspected that HYBE was putting these articles out to the media to discredit Min Hee Jin's concerns about KOOKIELIT. The focus shifted to Lee Yoona, the author of the original article, as it came out that she had written multiple deleted articles backing HYBE during the HYBE Adore dispute. Among them was an article falsely accusing Min Hee Jin of claiming BTS copied her. Shaka Tak's official Twitter account said that they're looking into the matter as they think that the two songs sound similar, but nothing has been decided yet. The most damning evidence against them came when netizens started comparing the group and their concept to the 1990s Mexican girl group NewJeans. Firstly, both groups share nearly identical names, and netizens also noted similarities in their logos. Even though NewJeans changes their logo for each comeback, Jeans used to do the same thing during their rise to fame. Moreover, there were similarities in the album concepts of NewJeans and the design of Jeans' CD. Netizens also pointed out instances of similar choreography between the two groups. Additionally, a video clip showed NewJeans members performing a nearly identical move to Jeans, which raised even further speculation among netizens. Some outfits worn by NewJeans appeared reminiscent of those worn by Jeans, including all denim outfits, colorful coordinated sets, and bandana tops. Additionally, there were similarities noted in hairstyles between the two groups. Even Ditto was accused of being copied, judging from some scenes that seemed way too similar. One of the original Jeans members also seems to hold the same opinion as these netizens. On May 23rd, original Jeans member Patricia Servent shared an Instagram story highlighting the similarities between Jeans and NewJeans. She also reposted a story that said, "All this time they plagiarized us right in front of our faces. It's like, bro, the clue was in the title itself." Patricia added her own thoughts, writing, "Wow, we weren't entirely wrong." Even though it was crazy that one of the members spoke about this herself, a commenter noted that back when Jeans were active, Patricia was known to be unfriendly and getting into conflicts, so a few people assumed that she might just be trying to stir up drama. Most of the accusations about NewJeans copying Jeans were debunked right away, though. Netizens noted that the outfits that NewJeans wore were reminiscent of those that artists used to wear in the 90s, which is an era they took heavy inspiration from since the beginning. The space buns that everyone claimed they were copied were also a common hairstyle back then, so it makes sense that the members were wearing them. Regarding the claimed similarities in choreography, some argued that they weren't alike at all, suggesting that netizens merely used a screenshot from Jeans' dance moves to make their case. As for the name, NewJeans was intended as a wordplay for new generation, with the Jeans part reflecting the group's aspiration to be timeless, much like jeans in fashion. Despite the debunking, though, some users acknowledged that it wasn't about whether NewJeans' concept or hairstyles were copied or not, it was about the double standards that fans had. When KOOKIELIT sported similar hairstyles or choreography as NewJeans, they faced criticism and accusations of plagiarism. However, when NewJeans had similarities to another group, it was viewed as inspiration. As a netizen put it, if it's Min Hee Jin, it's creative; if it's someone else, it's plagiarized. What do you think of the issue, though?